Welcome to Mythical More. We like to get to know our crew. And so we've asked them to tell us what is their weirdest Instagram account that they follow. And now we are gonna rank those and ridicule the crew.
But first,
Ridicule.
we're going to guess the name of a pet submitted through the hashtag ReadyPetGo or GMM ReadyPetGo. This one's from Gabby. Let's take a look at your pet, Gabby.
Okay. Oh, that's a long-haired Dachshund.
That's what you thought you had.
That's what I thought I had, but now that I see that, I know I didn't have that. Yeah, I got too much Chihuahua Poodle.
Now, I gotta say, there's some background Easter eggs here. Easter egg.
Do I see you with us?
Stevie.
Yeah. I just was gonna say Good Mythical Morning's on, but yep, that's what I meant.
I bet
That's
you.
the name of the dog.
The dog's name is Stevie,
Oh,
too.
okay.
Buddy.
Buddy's a good name for a dog. I've known a number of buddies in my day.
It's
But
a good name.
I was pointing out the background because can we bring up the wheel video one more time? Did you guys see what I saw in the background?
No. There's too much to look. I was too busy looking at the cake.
I know.
Let's do
And I
it.
just want to make sure I saw what I saw. Yep.
Reed cat.
Is
Bread
it?
cat.
Bread cat.
I thought it said dead cat.
Dead
And I
cat.
thought it was like definitely a choice, like will it birthday cake and then dead cat as the next thing. I don't
Yeah.
fully understand what it's referenced to, but I thought it was like,
No, Stevie.
oh,
it's a
he
bread
was
cat.
on team hating cats.
It's a bread cat.
All right, fine. Never mind.
It's a cat that's a loaf of bread.
Yep. You feel better now?
Yeah, especially now that I know that the cat's name is Stevie in that. In
Yep.
this.
The bread cat is named Stevie.
Yeah.
Buddy. Stevie, did you submit a weird Instagram follow for us to read and ridicule?
I did not.
Okay. Well, let's see.
But
who did.
I'm fans of some that you're going to be perusing today.
Let's start with James.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, is that?
So the funny thing is that we have a point of reference for this.
Yep.
James follows gripping food with force. And this is what James had to say about this.
Okay.
Not sure why it makes me laugh, but watching people explode food in their hands is entertaining. Okay? And we do have a video.
That is a crispy salad. Too crispy? I don't know.
James.
That one didn't really smush out of the hand.
That was a bad one. I don't like the crunchies as much as the squishies and the smushies. you know?
Yeah.
Is it the sound or the sight or both?
It's just the absurdity.
Yep.
Because this isn't like a sound guy thing. Like you
No,
wanna
this is
hear weird
unrelated
things.
to my
He's a
profession.
sound guy.
Do you partake?
Do you grip food with force?
I have not myself indulged, but I could.
Do you
wanted
make
to.
friends do it?
That would be a very odd thing to make my
Squeeze
friends
it.
do.
Squeeze it, man.
Yeah, we'll hang out if you can squeeze this food.
Grip it with force, man. Huh?
You know,
Now,
maybe
it's never too early to start.
next party.
Yeah, you can
Make
do
a
it.
bunch of cake, everyone grip it.
I don't like this. I don't like people touching the food in a non-eating kind of
I
a
like
way.
to eat food.
Like, does gripping food with force person eat the food after gripping it with force? Do they eat it with force? Do they eat it with finesse? Do they eat it at all? What do you think?
This is the
Who's to say?
You haven't thought about this? This is why I don't follow this account. I'm thinking too much.
But this is the official, right? Like, I mean, this is gripping food with force. This
yeah.
is the gripping food with force.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Do,
80,000 followers.
do other people do it now?
I mean, they're all like submissions from the fan base. It's not one guy.
Oh.
What's your favorite food to see grip with force?
Something like
This is
like
a-
a banana where it's suddenly bursting from the peel. Like there's
Suddenly
a burst of
bursting.
force.
Let's move on now that he's done that.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Famous last words.
Well, we're ranking these, so you can leave it
yeah,
out.
Yeah, okay.
I think that one's pretty innocuous. Madison follows an account called Deep Pocket Monster Official. And his...
Someone found that funny.
Because you know what a pocket monster is?
Well, I don't think I would have until I saw
I thought it was a euphemism
cord.
for
a penis.
a pants serpent. Madison, you didn't know that?
No.
You're following an account that references a pocket monster. I believe is
Squished banana.
that's right. Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
bringing a lot to the table here. You did not realize that. That went so
I don't
far
think
over my
that's
head.
true, though, Madison.
No,
I think
no,
Lincoln.
and I know it's not because I follow them, and I've
Right.
never once seen that man's weenie.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Never
yeah.
once.
Well, it's in the pocket.
It's okay.
Okay, his account is his hands only, just opening Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
And you've never played Pokemon,
Never in my life.
and you don't
No,
plan to.
no, absolutely not. Do you
How-
see me?
But you watch these videos.
Do you understand what's happening in the videos?
Oh no, I just like looking at the characters. Like I just think they're so cute, and then sometimes there's like shiny cards, and
And you're really giving grandma energy today.
okay, hey,
I don't know what it means, but I like to watch it.
I just like to watch him. And I just like some of the names. So he's got his like whole thing is like, should I open it or should I keep it sealed? And like, cause he pays stupid amounts of money. He'll pay like $100 for a small little deck of cards. That's like $10.
Does he
Or
ever
10
keep it
10
sealed?
cards. No, he opens it. And
So
then
the question is not really important.
and it's fair. And then at the end, he's like, I should have kept it sealed. But basically, then each little card, it's like, this one's worth $1. This one's worth $5. So I lost this much money. I don't really get into the trading of Pokemon cards.
Right.
Again, I just like the
You
characters.
just like watching this. And
Yeah.
a lot of people do.
There's
718,000
other things that you can watch
followers.
people open that might be more up your alley,
Like
an
what?
actual hobby. Or an
Bananas.
interest.
Bananas. Okay, that's the recommendation.
Everything's being unboxed.
Okay,
There's
sure.
multiple ways to open a banana.
There's nothing weird about this except what Madison brought to the table. You know, it's like the fact that
Yeah,
she
yeah.
is into it. You have squarely been the one to make this weird.
Because I don't play Pokemon and
Yes.
I like the character.
Yes.
They're just cute and little.
Yes.
Like, have you seen a
I hope you weren't
Clefairy?
offended by the grandma energy comment because it was
Oh no, I
accurate.
loved it.
Okay,
I
good.
felt like we connected on
Okay,
a deeper
good.
level, and you just
Good.
understand me. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I like.
I forgot, Link. You're supposed to be Decker hated throughout this episode.
No nuts.
That feels related to a deep pocket monster in some way, but I can't make the correlation.
Yep. No nuts. That's the first one of many that will be.
Madison,
put on.
I think yours is worse, is weirder than gripping food with force.
But only because it's Madison?
Only because you have no
Only in the context
business
of Madison.
being interested in Pokemon.
Okay. All
that's
right.
fair.
You heard it from here.
Read about Megan's here.
Megan follows an account called Reiki Fairy.
Reiki. Is it Reiki?
Reiki.
Reiki.
Reiki Fairy. And
Oh.
it's genuinely so soothing. So this is where
is
you
Reiki
move the-
healing?
you move the energy around.
Yes, I think so.
You don't know either.
I've never done Reiki, but this lady seems to know what she's talking about. But she does it to the camera, so it feels like it's being done to you.
I feel like we need
She
to
does-
see it. I feel like we need
Do
to
we
see
have
it.
a clip?
Powerful selenite cleanse to give you instant chills. All you need to do is consent to this energy clearing.
I consent. To what I don't know.
Chills.
Okay. All right. All right. The interesting thing is there's a team of 45 people on the other side of that camera making this a reality.
Yep.
You know.
Okay,
You got quite a team.
Like, bear with me. Imagine it's 2 a.m. You can't sleep. You've been doom scrolling on your phone. You come across this lady, and she's like, "Shh, everything's okay." Doesn't that sound nice?
Does it make you sleep? after
Yeah,
you
it makes
watch
me really sleepy.
Do you feel like your energy has been manipulated?
No, but I feel like it's just kind of soothing.
She's bored of you.
It's not boring. It's like you get the little.
I
head
lost my no
tinglies.
nuts.
Oh. David said it was so embarrassing he wouldn't use it as an example. So
Well, okay. I have a technical question. Let's say that Reiki is a real thing, just for the sake of discussion.
And this is, am I right in saying this is where you see the people like pulling stuff, like
yeah, she
pulling
does that.
invisible stuff out of people?
Energy.
Yeah, she
I
like
thought also
she'll
it
pull
was
stuff.
when it was like, man.
Anything goes, apparently.
Well,
No,
let's
you know
just,
what I'm saying?
Let's
Like-
just focus on.
No, I thought Reiki massage. I thought, like, have you been to the farmer's market and there's like a random booth and then there's someone laying down and then there's a man like,
And he's not touching
he's
you.
not touching,
Right.
but he's like making that noise.
Maybe that's a type of Reiki. I don't know.
Energy
I'm not an
work.
expert.
Energy.
But my question is,
Yeah?
let's just say, for the sake of discussion, Reiki's a real thing. Does it happen through an Instagram video?
Yeah, it doesn't feel super personal, to be honest. But
Like from a logistical, technical situation. If I'm a person who can move energy around, and you can now at the farmer's market, yes, you come into my booth, I see the energy. I'm moving the energy, okay? But Instagram is just going out to every single person. Is the energy like, oh, someone is watching an Instagram video right now. I can feel I need to move around in this person's body.
that's why you have to consent to it.
Yes.
You know.
You think it works?
Yes.
So you think if the first
No, I don't
one
think it
works-
works, but I think
if it
if the
works, at
first thing
farmer's
works, the
market,
second
it
thing
might
works.
as well just be the same.
It works over space and time. Yes.
Okay. Well, you would say that because you are yeast infected. I don't.
Is this worse than gripping food with force? That's comedic.
I think a lot of
This is
people are
soothing.
into this, and it depends on where your starting point, whether or not this is a red flag for you.
I'm going to put
But
it
you don't think it's as bad as Pokemon.
uninterested in Pokemon
Okay.
viewing.
Okay.
Let's see.
Next.
Let's go with Carney. Poorly drawn GMM? I didn't know this was a thing. 167 followers, 337 posts. So, Carney, you discovered this and you didn't tell anybody?
I'm telling you now. I don't remember how
It's not poorly drawn. It's
I
good.
found it exactly, but it's pretty great. They are very talented, mythical beast, obviously, and they
Yeah.
going for a couple years, like thousands of pictures on here, and they'll dig back into the archive of random iconic moments or just moments you've forgotten about, and they're really fun.
Huh. Well, I'll be.
Well, this is the best, dude. This is awesome. This is quite a find. So this is not even on the charts. This is not anything to be embarrassed by.
Hold on. So this is the least embarrassing?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it should go over here. Should go over here.
Listen,
Yes.
don't be a little batch.
What? You want me
These
to
are all
be,
baking puns.
Baking puns.
you want me to be King Batch? Remember him? He's still doing his thing.
Still, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Nicole,
Hey. What's up?
what you follow?
Nicole follows. Rate my chives.
That's right.
And you said it's fun to see beautiful chives and ugly chives.
Yes.
What?
I'm not going to justify it. Either you get it or you don't, you know?
So it's a bunch of pictures of chives, and the name of the account is called Chive Talking. At least that's what it says there, and then it says rate my chives, but then Chive Talking.
I just love beautiful chives. Like whenever you see them all like evenly cut and there's
Right.
no bruising and they're just gorgeous and these tiny little circles, it just does something to me, you know?
How often is there a bad chive?
Oh, it's pretty often. Whoever runs this account is an incredibly harsh critic.
Oh.
Very
So you
harsh.
submit your chives.
Never,
and-
no, I can't handle that kind of
But
rejection.
one does submit.
People do that.
You may submit,
People-
yes.
People that aren't you submit, and
Correct.
then he rates
Correct.
the chives.
Yes.
And then you look at the ratings and see if you
And I go,
agree.
that's right. That is a 4.7.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yes, that is an 8.9. I really
Those-
trust them.
I think if you make chives and you know how this is done, which I think is by chopping,
Yeah,
Correct,
Link.
yes.
then
Very astute.
I think it evokes. Well,
Your yeast fell?
I'm fine.
Okay.
I think it evokes something for you that for people who haven't created chives, it doesn't evoke. Like,
Create chives. What does that mean? Create chives?
When you create
When you're
chives.
creating chopped chives,
Yeah.
minced chives.
Yeah.
Okay,
When you mince chives,
Mm-hmm.
it has a sensation that this evokes for you.
correct. There's an art form to it. Like you got to make sure.
Yeah.
Like you can like use a paper towel to wrap around it to make sure that everything is even. The sharpness of your knife, the kind of cutting board you're using, all of these factors go into
is
making
cool.
a beautifully
This is
cut
cool.
chive.
I get this.
It's not as good as GMM.
I
but-
get this, and I can see why you would appreciate it. And you can also completely enjoy it visually because
Right.
you look at the chives and you know right,
Right.
off the bat, did they do it or did they not do it?
Exactly.
Now,
Okay. Not weird.
Michaela,
Okay,
I think you're taking us to Weird Town. What is this?
Michaela follows.
I love you, and I miss you.
Well, you know what?
Play it.
I think that's the best way to see this.
Yeah.
Let's see it again.
I love you, and I miss you, and I'm thinking about you every day and night.
I love you too, Mama.
I love you, honey. I really do.
Well, I appreciate that.
Every day and night. Every day and night.
I know it. I know it.
And I'm thinking about you,
Well, alrighty.
and I love you,
Well,
and I miss you.
Yes!
Little Bubby Chive.
Little baby child.
This is the
This is
first
great.
one that I will be following.
Oh my god.
So where do these? What's the story here? 500,000 followers. Just
It's
some old
on the card,
foolishness.
but basically, like, it just popped up on my TikTok first, and then I discovered that they have an Instagram, and it looked better on Instagram to me. But it's literally Lil Bubby Child. His name is Bubby. He is a hillbilly, and he just draws pictures and tells stories about his hillbilly family.
But he's voicing all the characters.
I think so, yeah.
It's not like he's
I love you.
I love it.
recording a conversation with his Mimo.
There is a few that are actual conversations with
That's
other
great.
family
This
members,
is
and they
great.
sound just like
This
that.
this is better than GMM.
Oh my god,
That's,
This is the best one.
I gotta say, I mean, it's incredible.
it's amazing! It's like a museum of hillbilly.
I love it.
It's an
I will be following.
amazing post, amazing page.
Okay, well, it wasn't weird. You remain unscathed. Dylan Lloyd, what you got for us? Infrabrin makes cringy videos. His interactions with people are so good, though, and I can't get enough of it. Here's an example of his absurdity.
I know about this guy. Play one.
love is in the air.
In an elevator.
When's the wedding? No? No? Oh, come on. Now, what to do with you? Interesting. Don't worry, I don't bite. Hard.
Okay.
Wow.
And listen, it gets way worse than that.
How creepy. Is he always hanging out in the elevator?
No,
Dylan?
it's anywhere in public.
Yeah, he's anywhere. The newest thing is elevators, but yeah, he wears like these glasses that have like a camera in them, so people think that he has a smartphone out, but nobody knows that he's recording them. So it's great.
And he has proprietary products like, I can't remember any of them, but they're like very weird, like dolphin urine or whatever. And he'll be like, "You want a sip of my dolphin urine?" Like it's very like it gets a little off-putting.
870,000 followers.
But the other thing that he does is he starts a conversation as if you know each other. It was like that time in Cincinnati, and he's like he just leans into it in that same way, and it's.
So you follow this guy?
I don't know if I follow him, but he has popped up enough for me to be familiar. I think I was afraid to actually click follow.
It's a little cringy, but yeah.
But Dylan, you were not.
I wasn't afraid. I think I just kind of I wish I was him. You know, he's fearless. He can just do that, and yeah, I'll watch, but I don't want to be in the elevator with him or anything. You know.
No, you don't. So, are you fearful?
Of what?
You said he's fearless. I'd like.
Oh
to be
yeah,
like him.
I mean he could. It's so cringy. How do you do that?
But I didn't think you were a fear-filled person.
I don't feel fears.
I mean,
But you have a
don't seem-
normal level of fear
don't seem
or
scared.
awkwardness.
Yeah, yeah.
matter of fact, he might seem a little scared all the time. Actually, now that I think about it.
You think so?
Yeah. Are you a little scared all the time?
I'm a little scared. You
I
never
feel like
know.
he feels slightly curious all the time.
Yeah.
Too.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very cringy. I fear of like watching this in public. Like people don't know what I'm watching. It's weird, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Yeah. You fear being caught. That's why I didn't follow it.
Well, we got Jordan Morris. He's not here. Why are we going to talk about Jordan?
Because we can say anything we want to about it.
Okay. He submitted out of context Archie comics. So even if you just look at this panel, a puss full of pie? Question mark. Puff puff, blowing up some sort of a life-size doll. I'll cover you with wet sand. That'll make it extra firm. If you say so. What? We can hose each other off when we finish. It'll feel good.
So, Link, each one of these is a single panel.
I know.
From an
I know.
Archie.
I'm just reading them.
But you didn't. You said
That's weird.
You said what? As if you needed it explained.
No, but I'm just trying to figure out how that could actually be in a comic within another context and be made okay. What?
Well, I think Archie is building a sandcastle in that one where she wants it to be extra firm.
Well, just follow poorly drawn GMM, you know. Let's do some self-promo here.
Here you go. Needs constant attention. Muffin to talk about. I should biscuit. And unsalted butterface.
Head over to sporked.com to find the best cake mixes and canned frostings according to their rigorous taste tests.